lower your taxes raises questions about what's best for Missouri. Good evening, I'm Ashley Ketz. Thanks for staying up with us tonight. Supporters of House Bill 253 claim it will lower Missouri's income tax and help businesses. The Missouri legislature passed the bill, then Governor Nixon vetoed it, saying that it's flawed and will cost too much. The fight is now playing out on the air and in stops throughout the state, leading to this year's veto session starting September 11th. New tonight, Kevin Schwaller shows a couple of other big names who are throwing their weight into this conversation.
Ashley, those are the Springfield Area Chamber of Commerce and Texas Governor Rick Perry, and they're taking opposite sides.
Why have more jobs and businesses moved to Texas than any other state?
That's an ad from former Republican presidential hopeful and Texas Governor Rick Perry. It's airing in Missouri. He's touting Texas tax policy. And then there's this radio ad.
Unfortunately, your governor vetoed a bill that would have lowered taxes and controlled wasteful spending, making Missouri more competitive.
It calls out Governor Nixon. It's the latest development as two sides try to win influence ahead of the veto session.
It attempts to solve a problem that doesn't exist. I mean, the schools and the millions of dollars they would lose.
Governor Nixon says the income tax cut bill is wrong for Missouri, with multiple stops in the Ozarks in the last month. He points out it does more than just cut this tax.
And the overwhelming response was that the chamber should take a position in opposition to the bill.
The executive vice president of the Springfield Chamber of Commerce, Rob Dixon, says local businesses are supporting the governor's veto.
Frankly, it creates that uncertainty as businesses are trying to recover from the recession and grow again. That bill and the underlying flaws in it really lead to a sense of uncertainty that they can't deal with.
That's a 180 from the Missouri Chamber.
We firmly believe in this legislation. We've actively lobbied for it.
The statewide chamber also points to the governor restricting $400 million from the budget in case of an override, citing what the governor calls the significant costs of this bill. As far as the cost for Governor Perry's ads, the Texas Leader's Office says a group made radio and TV ad buys totaling more than $200,000. Texas One paid for the ads and will be paying for an upcoming trip for Governor Perry to the Show Me State. The group is a kind of public-private partnership focusing on marketing Texas as a good place for business.
Thanks, Kevin. The group pushing to override the governor's veto is welcoming Governor Perry to Missouri next week. The event, again, will be on Thursday, August 29th. That's at the DoubleTree Hotel in Chesterfield near St. Louis. It will run from 5 to 7. Organizers say the theme will be pro-growth tax policies. You're probably already familiar with Governor Perry. He was a Republican presidential candidate in 2012, and he is the longest-serving governor in the Lone Star State. He announced last month that he would not be running, though, for governor again, fueling speculation that he may try again in 2016 for the presidency. The executive director of a group supporting this veto says, quote, as we near our legislature's special veto session, Governor Perry's insights could not be timed any better and will serve as a wake-up call for all Missourians to give serious thought to what we want the future of our state to look like. Governor Perry is also facing criticism. Missouri's Secretary of State Jason Kander, a Democrat, wrote a pointed letter to the Texas governor saying in part, simply poaching jobs from one state and bringing them to another doesn't grow our nation's economy. So I hope you'll reconsider your efforts and instead look at new ways to cultivate industries and companies in Texas rather than just trying to steal other states' successes.